Go Lakers. Lake Show.
Down in Orlando. Let's take a look at the lineups. First of all, for the Lakers, they run out the same five. No Avery Bradley, no Rajon Rondo. We'll see if Danny can find the range here tonight. 7-0 out of the gate. AD finally mid-range magic for Anthony Davis, and the Lakers are on the board. They've been playing 500 basketball even before the break. Good use of the board by Danny Green.
Good play by the Jazz. Boy, I tell you, it kindly just made it all happen.
Well, that's a good spin by AD. Counted in the foul. He'll get the and one as a foul on Rudy Gobert. Again, navigating. Oh, it's a good play by AD. Stepped right in front of that pass intended for Conley. Now LeBron. LeBron to the dribble. Just trying to bull his way in, and he does and scores with the left hand.
You talking about bulling his way in. Royce O'Neal was bouncing around like he was in a pinball machine.
6'4", 222, no match. Good play by AD. Defense to the offensive dunk. And a timeout as the Lakers pull to within one. 3-point game. Again, a much slower pace enjoyed by Utah. AD, yes sir, from three-point range as far as their second in three-point percentage shooting. Behind the back, LBJ all the way to score. What a move.
But once he gave it up, they were right back to matching up.
KCP goes all the way to score. Doesn't get a whistle, winds up on the deck, pulls himself up. This time by Gobert, so the Lakers have numbers going the other way. Lob under to AD, right there to lay it in. Good feed by Caldwell Pope. And again, a solid 16 each in the game. Same thing. Oh, the follow by Davis.
Another look at AD. Knows that he's got a path. Boy, did he take that. Look at that. Just finished it up. I thought he
taken by Kyle Kuzma.
Clarkson has had a few open looks.
Look at this move by Dion all the way to score it.
Anthony Davis on the bench. LeBron really has to be more of a scorer himself.
Oh, good cut by Kuzma. They find him for the easy slam.
Good job by LeBron as he spots Kuz on the curl. Kuz with the easy deuce. Then the next trip down, LeBron
Waiters throws it away. Royce O'Neal, a couple of big steps around LeBron, who is there to challenge. LeBron will kick it out for Kuzma. Not shy about it. He knocks it down. Got it for three. 1 for 10 from beyond the arc. Lob to Dwight Howard right there from LeBron. All too easy.
Oh, LeBron just waited. He was out the corner of his eye saying, okay.
1-point game. Laker biggest lead has been 6. 7 is the biggest lead for the Jazz. Blocked by Dwight Howard.
Nice.
Number 1, by the way, the Miami Heat. In case you're curious. Here's LeBron, little stutter step. Attacks Niang. Nothing you can do about that. Reverse layup.
Position defensively and gives up the open look for the triple.
Lob underneath. That's a good passing play by the Lakers. Had his first double-digit game in the last 10 the other night, and he's there again. Oh, what a good feed to Green.
Loves to use his offhand in the paint.
Quickly, Lakers, other end of the floor. AD, count it, and one. Running the floor, rim running the big of this second quarter. 3-point game underneath KCP. Got it. And he'll get a free throw.
Nice job of moving without the basketball by KCP. Started in the right corner, circled around Anthony Davis, and then cuts down the middle, and Anthony Davis gives him the pass. He gets the basket.
Lakers have won the last 3 games against this team in the series. Quickly, Ingles off target. LeBron, look at this pass to Anthony Davis.
Another look at the rebound by Dudley, and look at LeBron push it up. Boom. To the streaking Anthony Davis, who lays it up softly off the window.
That is not only pretty, it is fun to watch.
They get open, driving kicks and open looks.
LeBron finds the lane down the middle in the two-hand jam. Throw it down, LBJ. Lakers looking for their 51st win of the year and to clinch the conference. KCP works free, nothing but net.
Nice to see KCP knock down the long ball.
And 2 stretch at one point early on. Did Utah, everything was going right. Leaner for Danny Green. Inbound. Oh, Danny Green was right there.
Good thing he got a hand
pass.
on it.
Oh, and the bounce to KCP. Perfect opportunity to bounce it. Waiters. Davis. Now the handoff to Caruso. Alex confronts Gobert. Now AD with 10 to shoot. Goes into the lane, left hand off the glass. That is pretty stuff for Anthony Davis.
Protecting the basketball, getting into the body of the shot blocker.
We don't have a former NBA player on the coaching staff. Doesn't mean it's better or worse. It's just normally you have at least a player or two, it seems. Lakers certainly do. And that floater is good.
Andy Green.
Yeah, in facilitator mode for the most part.
Where he wants to be anyhow.
Oh, look at Waiters just staying with it and picking the pocket. Waiters lob, Caruso can't score, tipped up and in by LeBron.
I don't know who that lob was intended for.
I think it was for Alex. Overall, he's 1 for 10. Davis, yes, sir. AD.
Even the league as a rookie, you almost wanted him shooting the ball. Boy, wow, nice job by Waiters getting around Conley.
Boy, I love how he gets to the basket. 16-2, so Moutier scores at one end. And Waiters answers back. We have less than a minute to go in the third. Turnover.
Good
Number
job
18.
by Kuzma.
23 points off of turnovers. One thing Utah does, they don't turn over the opposition very often. Lakers certainly do. AD, distance, nothing but net. And the Lakers pulling away. Lakers 12 minutes away from a conference title. But that's small compared to the big goal that they won at the end of the playoffs. But here comes JR looking for his first field goal, and there it is. Peen's national team during international play. Waiters stops on a dime now. A long three by LeBron, and he's got it. You betcha. LBJ, medal-winning triple jumper. The Olympics 1992. Look at the move by LeBron. Look at the move by LeBron. Other players who are there in the bubble, other NBA players, are allowed to go to some of the games. Lob under to Dwight. That connection has hit often this year. LBJ to Dwight.
They weren't really able to get that much back for him at that point with what was going on with the contract, but it was a fit for what Utah had in terms of, Billy, I was also going to touch on is LeBron's going to drive baseline here. LeBron not thinking about the 8 seed yet.
Caruso organizing things, leans in over Gobert.
Nice play by Caruso. He got in no man's land. Gobert is sitting back there saying, come on, one more dribble.
He is 2 for 13. Caruso, little change of pace. Probe in. Oh, look at this pass to Dwight. That's good vision. And Dwight scores.
Good thing Dwight had his hands ready because that pass came quickly to him as he gets the basket, forces the Jazz to take a timeout.
That is more like it for the #1 field goal percentage team in the entire league. LeBron's going to cast off. Got another one. Yes, sir. LBJ getting it done.
Here's the last play where LeBron going to his left, knocks down the long ball. Look at that form. Hand up. Shores follow through. Well, actually, I like to see
number, at least when the game was closer. Closing him out here in the second half. This one not done quite yet. AD all the way with one hand after the dish from LeBron.
Where was the team defense there?
Free throws. And that is KCP without the headband. Kuzma, yes! Big basket, as you called it, Stu. One more bucket. And that'll do it for the Lakers. Not necessarily do they have to, but one more will definitely seal it.
Yeah, one more should take care of it. If you don't get the basket, then you're going to need a stop.
AD, 4-point play. There it is. A 4-point opportunity, and he could reach 40 with this free throw.
This has it at the top. I talked about Gobert. Former defensive player of the year, but big guys like that don't want to play defense out on the perimeter. The air's too thin for them to breathe out there, boy. They say, come into my office, come into the paint.
Well, again, stick around for the postgame bounce back.
You knew he was going to come back with aggression if they didn't send that second defender at him. I mean, he came out from the outset. He had 14 field goal attempts in the first quarter. And he hasn't slowed up since then. He's been a lot more efficient than he was in that first quarter because he had 13 points on 14 attempts. That's not efficiency. But right now, he's sitting there looking good with 42 points on 28 attempts.
And how about the 4 threes made for Anthony Davis on the year?
Yeah, all they have to do is inbound it and hatch it.
And that's what they do with Dudley bringing in to Kuzma. And the Lakers are officially the number 1 seed in the West. They are 51-15. The Jazz now 42-25, and the Lakers sweep Utah